2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan here, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Rich, it's a big day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. What do they have on their mind as they take this next step?
Probably a lot of nerves going through their entire body. Their mind is racing for sure. It's just soaking it all in, knowing this is the first step, hopefully for a fantastic career on the PGA Tour. It's exciting. It can be overwhelming at times, but I can promise you this, they're never going to forget this moment for the rest of their days.
Let's get down to the first hole. Here's a look at the lie in the bunker. Not the best contact out of the bunker. Tough one to dial in. This is the third. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. That is called limiting the damage. What a great job.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Okay, that'll play. This is on a fantastic line. Really well done. 5 feet remains.
This is for birdie.
And after that hole, she is making a move up the leaderboard. We have a par 3 here.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
This is a hybrid. This one greenside in the rough. Let's see if the player can manage a par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've got it going left to right.
Wow. She's got this one for a bogey. That one drops. She's not in red numbers anymore, dropping back to even par.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here on 4.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
That's a really nice shot. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. Needs this to drop to save par. Let's show you the latest leaderboard. She is currently in a tie for 8th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 5th of TPC Boston is a clever par 4, but you have to be mindful of the length of your tee shot.
You do. It's got a little bit of a run out here at the very end, but most players won't have to worry about it, just the long players. And from there, second shot goes to a green that sits a little bit from right to left on you. There's a little small collection area in the middle of the green on the left-hand side that we'll see a lot of golf balls end up at.
Not bad. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead. And Henny, what's she looking at for this putt?
She's got a nice little 14-footer here.
That starts off on a good line.
Holes a nice putt for birdie there. And that will take her to 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The 6th hole at TPC Boston, not too dissimilar to 5. You've really got to position your tee ball.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
That's a lovely looking stroke. That's very well judged, inside the range. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Wow, what a swing right there. Sitting at 1 under. She's got a long putt to go. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Looking nice.
This has my attention. It's gonna go! Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Looking to get up and down from here. Got some work to do with this putt.
Trying to save par here.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Nothing too much in this, just a little movement right to left.
From long range here, looking to get it close.
A putt that's getting better.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And now a tap in for bogey. After that hole, she is sliding down the standings. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
This putt for a birdie. Henny is greenside.
This putt is 39 foot out.
Now starting to turn right. Do we think that one will stay on the green?
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Okay, on to the next. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
That's a good one to build momentum on. This is a 150-yard shot. Only 2 back of the lead. Her aim was a little bit off right there and not on the green. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. A 13-footer here.
This is for par.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Okay, this one starts out pretty straight, but it will go left at the end.
Looking better.
She walks away with par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
The 11th is a par 3 playing slightly up the hill, which requires a very well-struck iron shot.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. And now this to move into a tie for 2nd place. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Some of the most noticeable improvements at TPC Boston in the redesign by Gil Hanse starts here at the par 4 12.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a green protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Just a couple back from our leader. Oh, this one's coming up shy for sure. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 13th's another par 4, but you're working back up the hill.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. And choosing the 8-iron here. This is from miles away. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Significant movement right to left on this putt.
On a good line.
You've got to like the look of this. That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. Just a short putt remaining here. Just one off the lead after that hole. The 14th at TPC Boston is a dogleg right to left, downhill. The tee shot is your paramount position.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Yeah, that one will play. She's standing over her second shot. Only one shot off the pace. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Now look at this one come back. Hit a house. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Job done. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 1 under after that hole.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway. You got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
That really sounded pure. All right, Henny, what does this look like?
Setting up here from about 150 yards. She has got to like the look of this one. I know I do.
That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt from 6 feet away. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. She is making a move on the leaderboard. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Ooh, that was close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot. Now to 17, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
2 under for the event. Okay, that's going to play. 17 feet away from the cup.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
This one starting to break to the right. That looked good all the way. Here's the par putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Now to 18, a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
All right, John, you're there. What can you tell us about the lie?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Well done to not turn one mistake into 2. This is her 3rd. And just 1 shot back. On the green, that's always mission number 1. We are 19 feet to the hole. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That one needs to hit a house. And a nice way to finish with a par on the closing hole. A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for 1st. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.